Yo guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I am your host Martin, and today we're gonna be looking at beer. Now, if you are catching this stream live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You hit the like button and the bell. That way you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with me whenever the stream is done, join me on the Discord. Links will be going out there, pinned at the top of the chat. Yo, Jeff, how's it going, man? Daniel, hey, man. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining me tonight for an awesome stream. Hope you're enjoying the weekend so far, or the start of the weekend so far. What's happening with the market cap? Market cap trying to rally a bit, not a lot, still flagging after a nice impulse up after we had detected that bullish divergence. Remember we talked about it, that was on Friday of a couple weeks ago, right? Or Thursday or so. All right, so anyways, called it on Friday when we were live, talked about potential moving up, what was going to happen if we recovered the 20, and where we could go. Still, Andrew, what's up, dude? We're flagging a bit. I think we can get continuation and try to head for the $1.03 trillion mark. Hopefully we can get there. Oh wow, I think I'm losing, I'm dropping frames. I hope the stream is running smooth on your end. It might be getting loading issues and it seems to be going back to normal. Let's see how it goes, right? Anyways, flagging a bit before we can potentially get continuation. Not seeing anything bearish for now, so it's looking really good. So we shall see how things keep on moving here for crypto again, going up higher, more positive momentum, higher on the RSI. If anything, just now, and this is to right now here, right? Not till yesterday. I mean, yesterday we kind of moving sideways and we're coming in lower. So yeah, maybe we had a medium bearish divergence against the RSI. But I think today, right, or today for the market, Saturday, should give us a clear idea. So if we do move down, it's because we do have this bearishness here. It's just very small, right? It's a very small time period. But what I'm looking at is this movement here, right? And again, if anything, that is just medium bearish. Now, where we are at right now, going slightly higher and still being lower on the RSI to the right now, which still has plenty of hours to go, right? Over 21 hours and 20 minutes to go. We could be developing strong bearish. But for now, again, not really sure. I think we could be getting a next leg up. That'll be very nice after getting this small flag forming here. Let's go check out Bitcoin, see how it's doing, right? Scrog, what's up, dude? And Calcrop Dog, what's up, my friend? Alrighty, on the daily, man. Still rejection of 20,911, right? We rejected a couple days ago. Kind of rejecting 2 days ago. Today, still rally, but not a lot, right? Probably some other coins rallied a little bit better than Bitcoin, and right now we're still seeing continuation for Bitcoin. That is fine. Again, we had the bullish divergence on the 4-hour, not seeing anything here on the daily. And let's zoom in here and see if we have anything here against the MACD. We're making slightly more positive momentum, going higher on the RSI and here as well, on the MACD and the RSI, right? So we're going higher and bought at 62.24. So daily is still looking good. Bitcoin could technically run still. No reason why. I mean, we're only hitting resistance, right? We're flagging. We're going to see that flag better on the 4-hour. Should be looking for something better developing here. Alrighty, so we did develop some hidden bullish. We can track it from here. And it just goes from here to here. And so hidden bullish potential. Traction to the upside, getting that movement up, recovering the 20, not quite hitting 20,911. That's the next target. That is a target that we really want to get above. Again, nothing bearish, right? High to low, positive, negative, momentum, and high on the other side to a lower point. Bought at 64.11. If anything, once we get above 20,911, maybe to 21,300 or 21,900, we could be developing some strong bearish divergence, and then we could start looking for potential reversals, right? For now, we could still be getting that next leg up. Let's go to the 1-hour. Had the bearish divergence strong here. We're trying to hold with this hidden bullish when we were live. We still managed to hold briefly, and then we started to get that decline, right? And after that decline happened, we created some more strong bullish divergence back here. And that happened today, right? Today at 2 in the morning. So Even if we would have been live here yesterday, we wouldn't have not detected it because we would have been live somewhere around here, and then we still would have been just moving down. That's fine. But we developed that bullishness, trying to rally now. That is good. Not seeing anything here that is weird. High to low. Some hidden divergence here on the positive momentum against the MACD, but sideways motion, so that's good. Trying to recover. Not seeing anything against the RSI. The strong bullish could still be trying to get us to rally. So a retest of 20,911 would not be a weird thing. Hopefully, again, we could get above it and then run to that 21,300, right? Let's check out Ethereum. Ethereum 1,566. What is happening with ETH? All right, let's get on the daily, man. All right, so we had some hidden bearish. We knew we could struggle. Again, we did say we could drop to 1,514. We have dropped to that zone. We held it. We're still holding that area of support now, trying to rally. That's good. We're about the same levels that we were at back here. If anything, I'm seeing the same thing that's happening with market cap, or I think it was market cap that we had this, right? We're just moving sideways here, and we're just dropping slightly here, right? So let's see this, right? And that is medium bearish, right? Medium bearish divergence that could be leading us to stagnation, maybe even a potential drop, right? So if we do drop 1,514 is going to be there to catch us. Otherwise, we could be looking for 1,674. Again, not bad here. On Ethereum, let's go to the 4-hour, man. The 4-hour Ethereum. Tightness of the Bollinger Band starting to come in. We could be looking for that next expansion, hopefully again to the upside, if things keep on going good for Bitcoin and company. Something that I talked about happening on Bitcoin, right? As soon as we go higher, we're going to be coming lower here and start creating that strong bearish divergence, right? If anything, for now, all we're doing is just moving sideways here in the price, right? Look, it's just sideways line, and we are dropping a bit here on the RSI. So if that's going to start triggering some medium bearish divergence, that could give us some stagnation, potentially even a drop again to 1,514. What if we do rally? As soon as we start rallying, right? Again, we're still going to be lower on the RSI and lower on that MACD. We could start developing some of that strong bearish divergence. Now, how strong and how good is that going to play out? We don't know yet, because we don't know if the bulls have taken over. It seems like the bulls want to take over, particularly towards the end of the year, but we don't know yet. It's not confirmed, right? We're just starting to get some kind of rally. We're starting to get some kind of crypto relief, and we shall see how things keep on going for crypto, right? Again, we cannot say, outside of, of any certainty that this is done, right? We're still waiting to see. Yes, it's recovery. Yes, it's nice. We still got to see where we go from here. Again, we could look for recovery. Hopefully we can get it. 1 hour chart for Ethereum. The stuff from the 4-hour that I didn't anchor. Oh man, today I've been redacting a lot of things, man. They asked me to, the guys that are renting me the space, the kitchen space, asked me to write all the menus so that we can upload it up to the platforms, man. That is just a pain in the butt to write a lot of things. And do you guys like spicy food? Let me know in the comments. If you guys like spicy food, let me know. And how spicy, and what's the spiciest things you've tried? I'm genuinely curious about what the spice tolerance is in the chat. Bullish divergence, strong potential fraction to the upside, getting that nice rally, right? Starting to come back up. Again, starting to move sideways right now in the price here and developing some of that medium bearish divergence right against the MACD. I just wish it was not developing this. That would give us more reason to run and potentially see action to the upside. This starting to give us reasons for stagnation, right? Not seeing that clean move that I really wish we would be getting to see. So let's go and check out what else are we gonna check, man? Let's go check out ADA. How the ADA people doing, man? So no comments for the spice tolerance. I'm intrigued. What's up, Brian? Reason I was asking is I am gonna place some, like, Oh, Scott is in the house. He says he's tried some Carolina Reaper. Fresh. All right, that is awesome, dude. He has a thing, a shelf in his fridge dedicated to hot sauces. That is a pretty good comment. Daniel says he dated a girl that she ate fire. So she was one of those people that perform in the circus that like are fire eaters, I guess. Kidding. They have no taste buds that way. That's why they can eat anything. All right. Now you love spicy food. Yeah, it's addictive, right? The reason I'm asking, dude, I just bought a lot of Carolina Reaper paste. A lot of Carolina Reaper powder. A lot of Moruga Scorpion paste and powder, and a lot of ghost pepper paste and powder. I am opening a business, and one of the restaurants that I'm gonna have is gonna be dedicated to serving hamburgers, and I want to make some Carolina Reaper fries. They're gonna have powder Reaper, and a burger with Carolina Reaper paste, and a Reaper ketchup that's gonna accompany it. Yeah, and a Reaper mustard. So I think I'm iffy because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. So I don't want to get myself into trouble, that's for sure. So I got to come up with a lot of disclaimers, right? Daniel says he lives in North Carolina. He knows a lot about Reapers. Yeah, Reaper mayo for the fries. Yeah, I know. Reaper ketchup, Reaper barbecue, Reaper, Reaper everything, right? And then the thing is, it gets mixed on the spot, and I'm not sure how bad the idea of mixing 50-50, the ratio is. Like 50% Carolina Reaper paste and 50% ketchup. I think it's gonna be super spicy still. And the thing is, like, Reapers, they're basically just crushed peppers, right? They're just the fresh peppers that just get mashed. There's basically a Reaper mash that I'm getting. And I think, from what I've seen, it's gonna be pretty messy. So I'm coming up with all sorts of disclaimers. I'm not liable for anything that happens if someone eats this paste and they get a hole through their stomach and then they burn a new one. So it's just I'm getting this. And it is just very all it says is Carolina ingredients: Carolina Reaper peppers, salt, citric acid, and acetic acid. That is it. It's just so that it doesn't it doesn't go bad. Basically, that's what the citric acid's for, and acetic acid. So I think there's just a puree. That's it. Puree Reaper. And it's been fermented, like sriracha and things like that. And basically, you use this for sauces, right? It even says there, use a base for homemade sauces, right? And sparingly to soups, stir fries, marinades, and dips. I think, yeah. It's too evil to go bad. I know. What's up, Bora? How's it going, man? All in on acid reflux companies. Yeah. I think I got 4 of this, and then 2 of the Scorpion, and then 2 of the Ghost Pepper. I think that's what my order was. And then I also got the Reaper powder. I am extremely excited to get this in. And I am extremely excited to put them on the menu and then see how people react to these things. I'm not sure how strong these things are going to be. Barrel video actually depends where you're at. I'm actually heading into winter, so plants are going to be dormant. Although I live in in an area where a cozy guess is not going to drop below 0 and they're going to be safe, they still slow down quite a bit. So it's actually better for me to plant them towards the beginning of the year, or start them indoors at the beginning of the year, and then put them out on March or so. And I do have Reaper seeds, and I could grow Reapers here. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get into trouble for selling Carolina Reaper powder on the fries, right? Because what I'm planning to do is this thing is just Reaper powder. That's it. There's really nothing else. You can see it. All he's gonna be doing, it is just gonna be mixed with some salt, and he's gonna go on fries. That is it, man. I'm not sure how it's gonna be. This is just pure pepper, man. This is just pure pepper powder, man. It is and then the purees, man. This mashes, this Carolina Reaper mash. It is just gonna be pure evil, man. Oh, Hummingbirds all for the win. Yeah, I think I might have to send some to the people that order this. It sounds like paint fries. Yeah, but you know, it's not gonna have a lot. That little thing, that little container that I showed of that Reaper powder, it's half an ounce. And it's like $8 for half an ounce. The thing is, I'm only gonna be shaking a little bit over the fries. I also don't want to overdo it. I do want them to be edible. The thing is, they're gonna be mixed with the Reaper ketchup. Right? So you're gonna eat the Reaper fries, they're gonna have some Reaper powder on them. But I think ultimately it's gonna come down to the Reaper ketchup. That's the one that's gonna do the job. And again, that is gonna be half. I think I might do half and half. Half Reaper, half ketchup. Yeah, you can always add more. I agree. And I'm gonna have the actual Reaper sauce, and I'm gonna have like a junior Reaper sauce. That is gonna be probably 1/10 of Reaper onto ketchup, just so they get the flavor of heat, but not the actual burning sensation of heat. Which, if you think about it, the Ghost Reaper, it's 10 times spicier or 20 times spicier than a habanero. Even if I put 10% of this ghost pepper mash or puree into the ketchup, it's still gonna be like eating a twice as spicy habanero paste. That is just how spicy it's gonna be, even at 10%, which is what the junior one's gonna be. The main one's gonna be 50-50. It is just, I think it's gonna be insanity. But what I'm hoping is gonna spark that morbid part of people that they're gonna order. They're gonna order this just out of curiosity and to taste it and see if they can handle it. No, Elon, nothing like that. It's from my restaurant. It's actually gonna be legit. I have to use it. So you can use it for wings, soups, ramen, pasta, stir fries, and even marinades. Again, this is fermented, so it's just a paste with citric acid, and then acetic acid is just vinegar. That's just what happens naturally when you leave this in the counter to ferment. So basically, you get the Reaper peppers, you put them into a mash, you put some salt in it, and you can add some citric acid. You can add some sugar. Some people add a little bit of sugar to start that lacto fermentation going, and then that's where things like really, really go mad, right? Then again, these 9 ounces, it's not that bad considering that I'm gonna be serving like the main ketchup, the one that's like 50-50. It's just gonna be like less than an ounce. It's gonna be 25 grams. So that's gonna be crazy, man. That just looks like paint fries. I know. Yo. Thousands, Andrew. Yo, thank you very much for that, man. Much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Calcrop Doc says 100% I would order just out of curiosity. I had to have an arrow to my margaritas on Reapers, definitely. Fire, sign up. I know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking people are going to be curious. The thing is, I'm wondering if I order enough. The thing is, I have to get it to the US, deliver to a US address. Then whenever someone comes down to Mexico, they have to put them in the mail for me, and then I get them. So it's not like I can have it in stock. And I'm not sure. I didn't order a lot because I'm not sure how many people are going to be ordering this. But if it starts and if it goes good and people take to it, bro, am I going to be ordering a lot more of that? I'm actually going to have to talk to the company and see if they can make a special price for me and then just order it on bulk or something. So Crypto, you might like this, buddy. Put the powder in hoisin sauce. It'll be definitely flair. Then Reaper Catcher. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm planning on experimenting with that for sure, man. Let's see what this is, man. Andrew, what do you want me to look at this? Can you look at this? All right. You just gave me an address. I'm not sure where to even look for that address. Etherscan, I guess. 0. No, it's a 0A05. What the hell? I can use X tools. All right. Yeah, that works. Thanks, man. All right, so it's Trump. The actual coin of the name is Donald, like the duck. Crop Doc says, if I need a US Addy, you got me no worries. Oh, that's fine, man. Actually, my parents live in the US, so I can I just still have stuff shipped to them. And then whenever someone goes down to Mexico, they just send it back to me. So if a cousin goes visit or something, and or my brothers or someone is gonna drive down, I just get it shipped to me. But thanks, man. I appreciate it, my friend. All right, let's bring this here on Dex Tools, man. Andrew requested this coin. It's wrapped Ethereum to Trump, Trump the coin, and we're gonna go here, and it's actually a fraction, right? It's you can see that it's 0.0. Dude, I'm not even sure how to read this. 0.06, 0.07, I guess. No, what is this? It's insanity. It's just a fraction, man. How much is this? 0.7, 0.06. Why is this decreasing, man? 0.04, 0.0001. Dude, this is insane. This is actually 0.007. It's lower than 0.06. Maybe I'm missing some digits here. All right, Andrew. I'm not sure why I'm getting fractions here or like smaller numbers. So I don't use Dex tools that much, but we'll try to do justice, right? We're looking at the 1 hour. It doesn't have a lot of lifetime since it came up. And Andrew says he got in and he sold at 2x. I'm not sure where Andrew got in at, but 2x probably 0.09, 0.06. See, why is it going from like negative to positive as I'm increasing? So it went from 0.08 to 0.06. It did all right. Yeah, I can see here 20,000, 20,400, and yeah, but I was just going to the top. Yeah, the peak, yeah. But now it's just gone crashing quite a bit. I think you got out at a good time, right? Maybe you missed some, but this was just one spike. That was just euphoria there. And I would have not gone in on euphoria. One quick second. I would have not gone in at that euphoria stage. So I think you got out at a good point. Maybe you're still missing some. There's really not a lot to look at. Reason for that is we can fib it and it'll work to some extent, but there's no history. Right? Look at this. Below the 786, he's done a deep retrace already. There's not going to be a moving average. There's going to be anything like that we can look at. Maybe the 20 moving average, and that's going to be about it. But I'd rather drop to something smaller, like the 15-minute chart, right? And we can see that we already got our 20 moving average here. And obviously we went up too high, too fast. We're dropping. There's really nothing bearish, right? Look at it. It just went to spike, drop, try to recover, failing, but no bearish divergence. If anything, on the drop, we created some hidden bullish, right? Just by going from here to here. Right, we're going from negative to more negative momentum, right, and dropping a lot more on that RSI. Dude, I'm not sure what to tell you about this project. There is strong bullish divergence right now on the 15-minute chart right here, but again, there's really not a lot of history to see how strong this is going to be. It could just be that we're still running on pullback, and it's not going to matter whether or not we have the strong bullish divergence, right? If this coin goes down, it's gonna go down hard because it just went on an insane rampage of a rally. So by the dip, oh bro, that is a good question. Now, how much are you willing to risk from this point here? If this bullish divergence fails to play, if it fails to get above that 20 moving average, like it did back here, like it did here again, how long are you going to be willing to hold this asset on a drop, right? What is going to be your stop loss? Again, this game is about risk management. And looking at where this coin is, I would say if you go in, you have to manage risk extremely well. Again, crazy how much it's dropped in the last couple minutes, right? Also crazy how much it pumped in the last couple minutes. There is no stability for this project, so we cannot even draw lines of support and resistance where we can expect things to go, right? There's really not a lot of history. If anything, it seems that we're just bouncing somewhere around back here, man, right? And we actually bounced a little bit lower, right? We can see that somewhere around here. Again, if we do draw a line here, right, there's some kind of rejection at the zone and some kind of support at the zone. So I think that's the area that we're trying to support. Now, how strong of a support is going to be? Again, it has not been tested a lot, and that just ruins whatever semblance of, of kind of stability, or even a good estimate of how strong it's going to be, because we have no history bouncing at that level. Yeah, look at liquidity. It's also dropping, right? It spiked over here when it was stable. People were probably trying to push it higher. It just failed, and then it's just dropping. Volume is not great. Even if we go to the 1 hour, we can see that volume happen on the drop, right? That is telling us the sentiment is down, right? It's dropping with a lot of volume, a lot more than it had in the past. So I think that was it. I'm not sure if this is one of those one-point wonders. I'll just be careful, Andrew, right? To be honest, I'll just be extremely careful with this one. There's really not a lot to come in and look at and make a well-informed decision on a significant time scale for swing trading. If you just want to buy this in case it pumps and you just want to toss like 100 or 200, maybe it's fine. If you have that to spare, because I'm not really sure what this project is going to do. I mean, don't have any clear indication, or at least clear indicator as to where it's going to go. All right. So, Andrew, I really wish I could have given you a cleaner or clearer indication on Trump. I'm just not seeing a lot. I could try to drop even to the 5-minute, but I think even then, whatever we see, right, dropping lower, more negative momentum, lower on the hour side. There's really nothing bullish here on the 5-minute. If anything, we're trying to see if the 15-minute divergence, it's what's going to come into play, right? Scrog says there's a local brewery that makes jalapeno cream ale. It's fantastic. No hit, just flavor. That is good to know. That is good to know. I think I missed that comment earlier. Yeah, I've tried pepper liqueurs before, and they're okay. And they have flavor. Some of them are a bit spicy, which is good. But yo, man, I think this Reaper thing is gonna be interesting. I'm really intrigued as to what I can make with it. And I never had Reaper before, so actually I had a little bit of a dry Reaper before, so not a fresh pod or anything like that. I'm not sure if peppers lose the capsaicin when they dry out. I think they don't, because it's kind of like an oil. It's not really a water base soluble, right? It's more like an oil base thing, and so it should remain in the pepper. So I think eating a dry pod or a fresh pod, it should have about the same flavor. Just one of them's more moist, or might explode easier into your mouth. The other one, probably have to chew it a little bit more so it hydrates a little bit more and releases better. I'm not sure, but it's interesting. Andrew says that he's also in Lunk. All right, let's see Lunk. What's Lunk doing? Let's get this on the daily. All right, long seems to be stabilizing a bit. Below that 236 retracement, still fine. You know, we did recover to that 50% or so. Rejecting, moving back down below that 236. All right, all right. So 20 moving average is going to be the most immediate zone that we could be looking at, but there's nothing bullish to drive here, I think. Oh, no, there is hidden bullish. There is hidden bullish. I almost missed this one. Hidden bullish. Action to the upside. Starting to rally. Could be going for the 20 moving average. That'll be our primary target. That's going to be 0.30 and then 25,425 fractions of, you know, dollar or tether. Let's go to the 4-hour chart because the daily doesn't have a lot. Rubbing lower, more negative momentum, lower still. Strong bullish divergence here against the RSI. Potential fraction to the upside. Getting some of that nice rallying motion, right? Particularly above the 20 moving average. Once we recovered it, we try to take off, but now we're failing. We're struggling to go much higher. There is hidden bearish divergence that came into play and put pressure on the price as we're trying to take off. Look at that. Oh no, it's against the MACD and against the RSI. So again, sideways motion above the 20 still, which is good, right? Nothing else developing afterwards. Is going up higher, less negative momentum. Higher on the RSI, neutral 55.90, perceived as being tongue twisted there, man. It's being perceived as being at a fair value. Let's go check out the 1 hour. Blip, what's up, dude? Oh, bros, what is this doing? Higher. Well, it's negative higher on the RSI, so there's really nothing bullish. Here on the 1 hour, it's just been stagnating for a while, so trying to recover lately, which is fine, but you know, if we're to encompass the high point and the low point here, all right, so let's say this is the high point and then this is the low point. See, we're still in that range. We're somewhere kind of close to that middle zone on the range, although we're climbing here on the MACD, sorry, in the RSI, hitting that neutral 56.37, but not getting any clean indication on the 1 hour as to where long is going to go, right? So I think if you're trading this, you have to watch and wait. Unfortunately, that is where it's at. Sideways motion on the daily, although you have hidden bullet. 4 hour hat hidden bearish. Again, sideways still above the 20, which could be an indicator that this strong bullish that we had back here could still play, right? This is just putting pressure and make it stagnate, but it's not indicating a strong drop yet. And the fact that we're holding that 20 and that we're trying to recover, it could be a strong indicator that this could still be looking for action to the upside, but it's not yet defined. And unfortunately, where I was hoping that we're going to find a clue is the 1 hour chart, and we don't have a clean clue as to where this could go. It's just, again, sideways gibberish, right? No bullish, nothing bearish. It's just moving sideways and still undecided. We had some bullish divergence back here, and that's what caused this here pop, right? The movement comes from here, right? And that move goes there, and then this move goes here, right? That is what caused that pop, that divergence. Other than that, there's no reason for the drop again. And all we're doing is just moving sideways here, right? All right, back to the corn. All right, children of the corn, let's look at this. It's starting to pop a little bit more. We close the hour. All right, since we started, we have closed the hour. And this is what I was talking about. We couldn't have drawn it because it was a live candle. If anything, we're just trying to move a little bit sideways. But here on the 1 hour chart, look at this. We have developed strong bearish divergence. And the question is this going to play us down? Neutral, sorry, bought at 63.32. Again, potential fraction downside. If we drop the 20 moving average, we're going to be able to catch us at 20,510. Dropping below there, we're looking at 19,600. I don't think that's a target. I think we're likely targeting 20,811 right now. That is the feeling that I'm just getting, right? I could be wrong, but that's where I'm guessing we're trying to go. There's really nothing bearish in the 4 hour. We're still trying to get to that 20,000 in the 4 hour. The daily still also looking for that move. And like I said, the daily's setting up, right? In the 4 hour, we've impulsed up. We're setting up for continuation because there's no pressure overhead. It's just the 1 hour that has that small pressure. And we could still go on developing. There's no reason why we couldn't get up here and still be lower on our side and then get a rejection of 20,911. So that's why I'm thinking that could be the target, right? And if we still have bearish divergence strong once we get there on the 1 hour, then we could be looking for that movement down. This beer is good. Alrighty. But yeah, guys, Reaper burger with Reaper fries and Reaper ketchup. That, I think, has to be accompanied by a glass of Pepto-Bismol, so you're like, don't make a hole in your stomach. I think that's gonna be this. I'm actually gonna send as a joke a shot of Pepto-Bismol to anyone that orders that combo. Be like, oh yeah, you're trying to combo? That's fine. Here's a shot of Pepto-Bismol, man. Have fun with it. Anyways, guys, what are you planning on the weekend? What are you planning for the weekend? What y'all gonna do, man? I know tomorrow I'm gonna be grilling. I know tomorrow I'm gonna be grilling. Is that pumping or dropping, Andrew? Because I had no clue on that chart. It was just weird. It was like point and then it like a -7. Have to go to Dex Tools again to check it out. So you're gonna drop, all right. I already had it back here. Oh, I hadn't closed it. I thought I had closed it, but I didn't. I was thinking a drop, all right. Why is there an S here, man? It's indicating sell for some reason. I'm not even sure what indicators. Is something on the website has? It's a sell here. I don't have. I don't think I own. What indicator are they using here? Because I only had habilitated the RSI, the MACD, and then the Bollinger Bands. But that's it. I had not enabled this thing that says sell and this thing here, man. Like I said, the 5 minute didn't have anything. The 15 minute had some bullishness again. Like I said, could be trying to go for that 20, but that's it. There's really not a lot to go on. Like I said, right? Half hour, it's still dropping. It's still making more negative momentum. Lower on the other side, the half hour, it has nothing. And then the 1 hour, man, is just, you know, nothing we can look at either, man. Doesn't have enough data, right? So like I said, we don't have enough data. If anything, we're at that support that I had drawn that was going somewhere on here. I said, look, it's looking for support, but that's it, man. There's really not a lot. I guess it could be an interesting project. Again, like I said, if you're gonna invest in this, just invest whatever you're willing to lose. Probably would not be tossing more than 100 or 200 on this project. You have no clue about this project, what they're trying to do. If it's just a pump and dump, right? Yeah, see, Daniel has it right. Coins like this, you just throw lunch money in. That's what I'm saying. You're just gonna put like 100 or 200, that's it. You're not gonna put a lot more into it. And yeah, you hope that it'll moon and then just sell, right? If it doesn't, yeah, exactly. You're gonna be out of your lunch money. That's it. Again, not a clean read on this project, right? Not a clean read on this chart. There's some bullishness in the 15-minute, 5-minute, the 30-minute that has nothing. I mean, I don't even want to go to the 1-minute chart. It's moving sideways. Again, it's popping up a dot here for some reason. And here it's popping up a sell. I'm not sure if these indicators get respected here on this exchange. If they don't get respected on the exchange, then then this could people could just buy it up, right? To go against whatever this says. I'm not sure. Well, I think I get it now. I think I get what this is. So it's 0.7 zeros, right? 0, and then it should be 7 zeros, and then 28. And 0.6 zeros, and then 1. 0.6 zeros, 1, 0.6 zeros. That's why it was dropping in numbers. I think I finally figured it out, huh? Duh. What is this? Oh. This from my, like, card or something? Why is this popping up? How did I make this thing pop up? I have no clue. I'm not even sure why I clicked that thing popped up. Anyways, I think I figured why the 7's there. It's just a lot of zeros before it. If someone said it, thanks. I probably didn't read it, but yeah, I kind of figured out. Duh, it took me a while. It took me a while to figure out why it was like a couple zeros. Yeah, I wouldn't throw more than, 100, 200 at this. And then, just pray that it pops. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to the corn. Corn's still trying to rally. How the APEPES doing, man? How the APEPES is doing, man? 0.32. Wow. Oh, wow. These are extremely close. Is this a floor price right now? Is it refreshed? Yeah, it is refreshed. Okay, these are extremely close to where I got in at. That is weird because they were holding extremely well as Ethereum had dropped, right? So they were holding their value against Ethereum extremely well. Now they're dropping a bit. Not worried about it. I'm still making a good return on this. I just don't like where they're sitting at, particularly because they got an event. They're gonna have a drop coming in here towards the end of the month. We're gonna be able to mutate this thing, so we'll see. This token is huge. It's the best token. Everyone tells me, oh, the token's total disasters. Believe me. Maybe, man. Maybe. It's off because this floor apply is 0.32. Best offer 0.61. All right, so I guess that's to buy one of these. No clue, maybe. Why are these sold for 0.120, 0.95? Interesting. Very, very interesting, sir. I just want to look at the regular ones, regular chart. Yeah, it's even dropping. They were at like 0.6 on average price. Now the average price at like 0.33, man. Volume has also dropped. Interesting. Maybe because people are waiting for that drop of the mutagen that's going to mutate this token, I guess. And now you're going to have 2 tokens. Something like that. Still, some of them are going for extremely stupid amounts of money. I think Jake's should be somewhere around here. I think this one might be Jake's, actually. It's just minted null address. Maybe it is not Jake's. Maybe it is Jake's. I'm not sure. Yeah, it just asked me to sign in. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I think it's been longer than the last couple streams I've been doing. It's fun, man. I like doing this. It's just gonna become a little bit weird to be doing it at this time. Once I get the restaurant going, it's just gonna take a lot of time out of my actual day. So, and figure out what or how the channel's gonna keep on going. Stay tuned on the Discord, right? That I'm not sure when that restaurant's gonna take off or when it's gonna start. I already put down the deposit. I'm waiting for them to tell me the kitchen's ready. And as soon as the kitchen's ready, we'll, start with that. So maybe next week, maybe week after that. Who knows? It should not be more than 2 weeks, though. Anders says, you with your job? Kinda. I got quitted from the job, which was better because then I got severance. If I would have quit, I would have lost severance, and severance was really good. And I'm able to start a restaurant with that money and a couple of other small side gigs. So yeah, restaurant's the main one. 3D printing's doing good. Still get some small orders here and there, and it's good. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this new small venture goes. I think it has a lot of potential. And although it might sound gimmicky, I think this hot sauce burgers could really help pick it up faster, right? A lot of this is social media driven. I think a lot of people, if I get people to try this and it's on social media, people might actually jump onto the hot sauce wagon. Who knows? Can't wait to see my sliders in Vegas. Yo, man, my burgers are going to be killing it, man. They're really good. I'm not sure if I'm going to open in Vegas soon, but yeah, whenever we open in Vegas, we can do something there, man. Yeah, I was setting up the websites. I'm actually working on websites yesterday, today. It's for restaurants, for menus that we're opening. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to put onto the website. It's a lot of work. I'm still setting up social media accounts. It's just crazy, dude. I still have one logo to finish. I'm still working out elements for the website. And what sucks is until I move onto the kitchen, I'm not gonna make the pictures for the burgers. I could make some pictures for the burgers while I'm home, but I think that until I open the restaurant, that's when I'm gonna take those pictures and then put them in. That's gonna be it, right? When at Vegas, yeah, we can work something out whenever we're at Vegas. We'll have to mint some tokens, and then they'll like be free mint. It'll just be a few, and then it'll be for whoever's part of the channel, I guess. And then you can go show your token, and you get the discount or get a free something. I'm not sure. We'll figure something out whenever we open in Vegas. But for now, it's just opening in Mexico City, man. And it's all gonna be delivery. That's the beauty of this. It's just one kitchen, and we work all the menus out of one kitchen. So we maximize production, we maximize product rotation, and we minimize waste and things that actually get misplaced or misused in the kitchen, because everything's gonna get used. If it starts to not get used for that restaurant, it's gonna go to something else, right? So let's say our meat for burgers get grind daily, right? We grind daily that meat. We make our meat blend. It goes into the burgers. That could probably stay in the fridge good for one day. After another day, it probably starts to like break down a little bit more. So it'll probably just go off to, meat sauce for pasta or some other kind of meat-based dish like meatballs or something like that. Meat will still be good. It's just not going to be good for what I want for the burgers, which are going to be super fresh, ground meat, right? Usually ground on the day. So I'm probably going to be grinding in small batches and never frozen meat. And the buns get baked daily, so fresh buns, fresh meat, tomato gets cut in the spot, lettuce gets cut in the spot. So super fresh burgers, man, right? It should be extremely, extremely good. They are really good. I've tried them a lot of times already. I love the burgers that I make. It's really, really nice. Cocktails that are on fire, yeah. Goes beyond burgers, so your stock goes to the moon. Bro, you know, I've never tried it. I kind of have an issue with the you know, the Beyond Meat or anything that tries to be meat without being meat, right? Why, if you want to be vegetarian, want to taste meat, flavor stuff, right? If you're a vegetarian, you're a vegan, then just eat vegetables. That's what you want to do. That's what you decided to eat, not meat flavored things, right? Now so we're taking payment in Trump and we'll, yeah. Cocktails that are on fire. Yeah, those things are a hazard though. I've seen people get burned by fire cocktails. We can make a burger that is on fire, right? Like toss some Bacardi 151 on top of it, light it up, and then serve it. It's gonna be like a rum drowned burger. Like we can call it Davy Jones locker or something like that. Have it on like a rum sauce. That's like you have to eat it with a fork. To some, it isn't the flavor, it's the mistreatment of animals. Yeah, man, look, it's just what I'm saying is if you want to eat, like, I mean, I know it's a touchy subject, and I respect whatever anyone wants to eat, but if you want to be vegetarian, then be a vegetarian. If someone wants to eat meat, just like they don't care that you eat vegetables, don't care if they eat cows. Don't care if the cow gets mistreated. You don't know if the vegetables get mistreated. Have you seen how vegetables get trampled by other animals? You know how they get cut? Do you think that the vegetable doesn't suffer when you rip it and cut it? And you know, you rip at a leaf of lettuce? Imagine pulling your hair out. And imagine how the lettuce feels when they cut it from the ground. No longer has a supply. You're killing basically the vegetable. But you have no problems killing vegetables, but you have problem killing a cow. I mean, and then people that are pescatarians, right? They eat everything. They're like vegetarians, but they eat fish. They're like, oh man, we don't care that, you know, you kill the cows, but we're gonna eat fish. You know how fish die? They die in the saddest way. A cow, they get shocked. That's it. They don't feel it. They don't see it coming. Or they get shot, or they get, you know, with that little thing that, you know, pokes them in the head, and then they're done, right? They don't suffer a lot in the way they get killed. It's a humane way of killing them. But think about fish. You know how fish die? They die of asphyxiation. They get ripped out of the place where they lived. They get taken out of their habitat onto our air where they can't breathe, and then they jump around suffocating, and then they die. Right? They're dying by asphyxiation. And you have no problem eating fish, but you have a problem eating meat. I mean, I think meat dies a more humane way than a fish does. Right? It's not like they shock every small fish that they pull up on the nets. Right? Anyways, I'm not trying to change anyone's mind. I'm not trying to say, you know, what you should eat or what you shouldn't eat. All I'm saying is, if you eat vegetables and you want to enjoy it, then enjoy your vegetables. Don't try to make them meat flavored vegetables. Don't try to make it Beyond Meat. Don't try to make it like, you know, fake soy bacon. I mean, if you want to eat vegetables, just eat the vegetables. You don't need to eat bacon. Why you want bacon? You don't want to have to eat the animal. So don't eat animal flavored stuff, even if it doesn't contain animal. But also, like, people, respect what you eat. When you eat your vegetables, respect when people eat meat. Don't try to get, you know, people to stop, you know, breeding cows, and people, you know, to stop eating meat, because, you know, they respect what you eat. So you should also respect what the other person eats, right? So if they want to eat meat, and they want to eat in front of you, and they want to wear leather jackets and leather shoes, let them. If you want to use synthetic stuff, that's fine. It is your right. It is their right. You know, respect each other's rights, and everyone's happy. Anyways, let's see. McRib is back. Ooh. The circle of life. Yeah, beef was for dinner. You saw her recently, just after. Well, you gain weight. Yeah. I think it was a comedian that said they walked into a restaurant. There were vegetarian people eating there. There were people eating meat. The vegetarian people were super skinny, super sick looking. And then the people that were eating and sad looking, and the people that were eating meat, they were all like, you know, a little bit chunkier, healthier looking, you know, and not pale looking, just say that. And they were all smiling and stuff like that. So they were saying that people that eat meat are basically happier than the vegetarians. Yeah, that's fine. Everyone can eat whatever they want. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. They can't sympathize with the fish. Yeah. Scrog said he had pork. I had chicken today. The carnivore diet is very powerful. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell where our ancestors actually got their protein from, right? A lot of people that are into this vegetarian or veganism say that our bodies are not meant to consume meats, right? But if you think about it, we're omnivores. That means we can eat everything. We can eat plants and meats. And one of the characteristics that a lot of carnivores have is that they have their eyes more towards the front for concentrating on the prey, while more of the herbivores or the plants have them more off to the side, well, to look for the food that they eat, but also to keep an eye out or have eye outs more off to the side, so the vision's more open to see predators coming for them, right? So if you look at even on birds, hawks would tend to have, I think, their eyes a little bit closer towards the center, and maybe lesser birds would have them more off to the side. But I think humans at some point were hunter-gatherers. That means that we ate meat and we ate whatever we gathered from plants and things like that. So to say that we're not meant to eat meat, I think it's not proven, or it cannot be proven. We cannot, unfortunately, travel back in time and go see how humans ate back then. It was probably very poor conditions, so they had to eat whatever they had. But I can tell you that we're probably not designed to live on 100% vegetables. One, the protein levels are probably not the same, although some people are going to say that studies do demonstrate that, yes, protein levels are the same. Just the protein base is not the same. It's like different type of proteins, I think. And two, we're omnivores. That means we can eat both things. So it should be a balance. I think anything in excess is bad. So if you only eat meat and don't eat vegetables, you're probably doing yourself a disservice. And if you're eating, only vegetables and not eating meat, you're also probably doing yourself a disservice. Because you're eating probably a lot of these fake vegetarian or vegan options that probably have even more chemicals or more processes that have to be added to them for you to get your food the way you want it, or to be looked and taste like meat, right? So it's like, oh, we have to add this to it. We have to add so many milligrams of this. You're basically eating a chemical compound of vegetable-based things, so you can get your food, right? So you just want to eat vegetables, just grab the vegetables as they are and eat them, right? If you just want to eat meat, just eat your meat and, cook it however you want it and then eat it. I mean, yeah. Who here has tried Wagyu beef? How is it? I had some with War, actually. Was it? I think it was Wagyu, right? War that we had in Vegas. I think it was either Wagyu or Kobe, but I think it was Wagyu. It was freaking delicious, man. Yeah. We had flank. Yeah, but it was like Wagyu flank. Yeah, I think it was Wagyu flank. Andrew's still worried about this coin. It is still dropping, I think. I'm not sure. Let's go check. Yes, it is taking a massive drop. Andrew, like I said, this is a high-risk asset, man. Don't toss more than you're willing to lose at this. I told you, I'm not sure where this is going to go. It doesn't have a lot of history of trading. It was damn good. It was damn good. It was really, really freaking good, actually. And then we also had some Brussels sprouts. With bacon. Or I think it was bacon, raspberry marmalade or jam or something. It was really freaking good. Oh no, it's dropping. We should all sell the Trump. Did I try Gordon Ramsay's Pop Burger? No, they do have a burger GR, because I think it's just GR for Gordon Ramsay, but no, we didn't get to try that. Not that I didn't want to try it or anything like that. We're just busy doing other things, and we just basically ate whenever we had time to eat, I guess. So I know for dinner, the first dinner was planned, and then the third dinner was planned, but then the rest of the days it was just like whatever, right? So we didn't quite. There's probably things that I'm still missing there. That burger restaurant has been open since I went there last time, which was almost 10 years ago. 2013, I think I went to Vegas. Yeah, 2013 I went to Vegas. So it's been almost 10 years I've been there. And it was already a Gordon Ramsay burger restaurant there at Hollywood Planet. And I didn't try it then. And I didn't try it again this time. Maybe next time I go, I'll put it on my list. I think there's just so many options at Vegas to try out that, going to have a burger, I'm not sure if it's, even if it's a Gordon Ramsay burger. He's not cooking it. If he was cooking it, maybe I'll go eat it. But, to have a burger, I think there's many more things to try out. Plus, when you're in Vegas, you're usually trying to get as many things done as possible. It's one of the best you had. All right, that's awesome. I'll have to try it, man. Next time we go to Vegas, I'll try it. When Vegas, next Explore in 2026? Yeah, sounds good. It gives me time to set up my restaurants here, make them grow, and then see if we look for investors, and then we can open something in Vegas. There's actually I heard there's a better burger restaurant in Vegas where you actually get a golden burger that costs $100, but I've heard the burger's so good. It's actually so good that it's on a Netflix show where this guy eats fried food. I forgot the name of the show. It is this African-American dude that's going around the U.S. trying a lot of fried food. And he goes to this restaurant in Vegas and he tries that burger, man. It looks so freaking good. They actually put like some kind of gold paint on the bread and they put some gold paint on the bacon. It's really freaking nice. Am I going to take Dogecoin? Maybe. Depends on how volatile the market is. Depends on whether or not Elon still believes in Dogecoin by then. We shall see, man. A lot of freaking Reaper, man. I'm gonna have like, I think, well, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with so much Reaper stuff. I hope it's a hit, because otherwise I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to eat that much Carolina Reaper. Considering that I can probably freeze it. I'm not sure if I can freeze that mash, but I can probably put it in the fridge. I'll probably hold good for a longer time. I'm just hoping it's a hit, so it gets, sold quickly, and then I can reorder more, and mass, and really make this be, something extremely good where people are like, I don't want it to be like, you eat it and it's painful. Yeah, it could be a burger that you eat and it's painful, but I'd rather have a burger that you eat and it's super spicy, but it's tasteful, but you can still eat it. Right? The whole point is that you eat it, not that you throw it away. Yeah. Anyways, guys, that's going to be a stream for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. Remember that all the information that is provided here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Don't trade based on what you see here, where I'm just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. On that note, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Until then.